Once upon a time, in a small snowy town, there was a kind boy named Taro. One chilly evening, as snowflakes softly fell from the sky, Taro walked through the quiet train station. Everything was still and peaceful. Under a bench, he saw something moving, a little shivering puppy. The puppy looked scared and cold, its fur covered in snow. Taro's heart felt warm with kindness. He knelt down and said softly, "It's okay, little one. Don't be scared." He took off his scarf and gently wrapped it around the puppy to keep it warm. Slowly, the puppy stopped shaking and looked up at Taro with big, hopeful eyes. Taro smiled and picked up the puppy in his arms. "I'll take care of you," he whispered. On the way home, he decided to name his new friend Hachi. Taro carried Hachi through the snowy streets. The lights from the houses were warm and golden, and everything felt quiet and safe. At home, Taro gave Hachi a cozy blanket and a bowl of warm milk. Hachi wagged his tail happily as he drank the milk, feeling safe for the first time. That night, Hachi curled up by the fireplace, and Taro sat beside him. The crackling fire filled the room with warmth, and Taro whispered, "You'll never be alone again, Hachi." From that day on, Taro and Hachi became the best of friends. When the snow melted and the flowers bloomed, Taro and Hachi loved playing outside. Hachi had grown into a big, strong dog. One sunny day, Taro threw a stick across the garden. Hachi raced after it, his tail wagging happily. The garden was filled with flowers, birds chirped in the trees, and the sun made everything shine. Taro laughed as Hachi brought the stick back. "Good boy, Hachi," he said. The two friends played all afternoon, enjoying the warmth of spring. As the years passed, Taro grew older and started going to school in a big city. On his first day, Taro walked to the train station, with Hachi trotting loyally beside him. "Wait here for me, Hachi," Taro said before boarding the train. Hachi wagged his tail and sat by the platform, watching as the train left. Day after day, Hachi returned to the station to wait for Taro. People walked by and trains came and went, but Hachi always stayed in the same spot, looking for his best friend. Even when it rained, Hachi sat patiently, his eyes filled with hope. Years went by, and Hachi grew older. His fur turned grey and he moved more slowly, but he never stopped waiting at the station. Kind strangers began to notice Hachi. They left him food and water and petted him gently. Even though Hachi was tired, his eyes still sparkled every time a train arrived, hoping it would bring Taro back. One golden evening, the train station was quiet. The sun was setting, painting the sky in beautiful shades of orange and pink. A train pulled in, and from it stepped a grown-up Taro. He looked around and saw Hachi lying near the platform, his tail wagging faintly. Taro ran to his old friend and knelt down, hugging him tightly. "Hachi, you waited for me all this time," Taro said, tears in his eyes. Hachi rested his head against Taro's chest, happy to see his best friend again. Taro picked up Hachi in his arms and began the walk home. The sunset lit up the sky as they walked, their shadows stretching behind them. Everything felt peaceful and full of love. Taro smiled as he whispered, "We'll always be together, Hachi." And with that, Taro and Hachi walked into the warm glow of the evening, ready to make more memories together. And that's the story of Taro and Hachi, two best friends whose love and loyalty never faded. Now close your eyes, little one, and dream of kind hearts, loyal friends, and happy endings. Sweet dreams.